Hey everyone, welcome. If you're thinking about becoming a Java full-stack developer, pause for a second. Because I'm going to tell you why so many beginners waste months learning the wrong things, and how you can avoid all of that. In this roadmap, you'll get a step-by-step guide to becoming job-ready, using the right tools, the right mindset, and most importantly, the right order. Let's dive in. Let's start with the truth. Most people fail at full-stack development. Why? Because they make these classic mistakes. Trying to learn everything at once. They open 5 tabs: Java, Spring Boot, React, Docker, MongoDB. All at the same time. That leads to confusion and burnout. Skipping core Java. They jump into frameworks like Spring Boot before even knowing what a class or object is. It's like building a house on sand. Following hype blindly. You don't need 15 tools. You need one working app. No projects equals no proof. If you can't show what you've built, no one will hire you. Focusing only on Frontend. Frontend is cool, but without Backend, your app is just a fancy calculator. Avoid these from day one. The first step is to build your base. Learn Java fundamentals. This means, what are variables, data types, loops, and conditions? What is object-oriented programming? Think of it like organizing your code into real-world objects. Like a car object that can start or stop. Understand exception handling. What happens when your code crashes? Learn to catch and fix it. Collections help you store multiple values, like shopping carts, lists, dictionaries, maps, and more. Learn how Java connects to databases using JDBC. Practice basic SQL. Insert, update, delete, and select data. And learn Git and GitHub. It's like Google Drive for code. You save versions of your work and share it with the world. Tools to use. Eclipse or IntelliJ for writing Java, and MySQL or PostgreSQL as your database. Once your Java basics are solid, move into the backend. Backend is what powers the logic of your app. It handles login, data, and business rules. Spring Boot makes backend development easier. With a few lines, you can create REST APIs that let your frontend and backend talk. Learn the MVC pattern, model, view, controller. It's like organizing your code into clear departments. Understand dependency injection, how different parts of your app can work together without being tightly connected. Use JPA and Hibernate to work with databases in a cleaner way. You'll write Java code instead of complex SQL. And for security, use Spring Security with JWT to protect your APIs and authenticate users. Use Postman to test your APIs. Just like checking if a machine responds before connecting wires. Now let's move to the front end. This is what users see: buttons, forms, pages. Start with the basics: HTML for structure, CSS for design, and JavaScript for interactivity. But don't get stuck in tutorials forever. Learn just enough to build real interfaces. Use React.js. It's a modern front-end library that helps you create reusable components. Like a login box or product card that you can use again and again. Understand hooks, like useState and useEffect, routing, navigating between pages, and making API calls with Axios or Fetch. Think of frontend as a face, and backend as the brain. You need both to build a complete app. Now that you can build apps, it's time to test and document them. Use Junit and Mockito to write unit tests for your backend. It's like writing a checklist to make sure your code behaves correctly. Use Postman to test APIs one by one. Send fake login requests, see if it works. Use Swagger to document your API, so others, and future you, can understand what each endpoint does. Add logging with SLF4J or Logback to record what's happening inside your app. It's your app's black box. Now let's take your app from local to live. Docker lets you package your app and run it anywhere. Think of it like a portable box that works on any system. Learn CI/CD, automating builds and deployments with GitHub Actions or Jenkins. For deployment, use Heroku, Render, or go big with Oz EC2. Understand how to use .env files to store passwords and database credentials securely. A project isn't done until it's live and shareable. Projects are the key to your job search. Build at least 3 solid projects: a Todo app to practice CRUD. A blog platform to connect front-end plus back-end, an e-commerce app with login, cart, and checkout, and a final full-stack app you can deploy and showcase on GitHub and LinkedIn. Also, work on your resume. Focus on skills, tech stack, and link your projects. Practice DSA basics for interviews and try simple system design questions. Here's the real reason most learners fail. They consume too much and create too little. They skip backend thinking it's too tough. They wait until they're perfect before applying for jobs. And they don't build or share projects, so no one knows what they can do. Don't fall into this trap. So what's the winning strategy? Learn one thing at a time. Focus. Build real apps, even small ones. Deploy them. Share them on GitHub. Contribute to open source or freelance to get experience. Prepare for interviews and apply even if you're nervous. Trust me, confidence comes from practice, not perfection. You don't need 2 years or 20 tutorials. You need the right order, a few solid projects, and the courage to build and share. Java full stack is still one of the most in-demand skills out there. But success only comes to those who take action. So, download the full PDF roadmap from the description. Comment your biggest challenge below. I reply to everyone. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this useful. Let's build your tech career, step by step.